Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Denmark State Wardogs Dynasty. Today, playing Western Michigan and continuing to try and push through MAC play, looking to go for our third straight MAC championship. We currently sit on top of the conference, tied with Toledo at 4-0 in conference. We do only have 7 conference games, so I'm a little concerned with what that could end up doing to our if that would end up affecting us in the end, but as of now, it doesn't seem so. We are top of the conference. Great to see. Have very pretty decisive competitions in conference so far. No one really, I mean, Miami is somewhat close, I guess, more towards the end of the game, but yeah, these I would definitely recommend going and watching the Miami and Kent State. A couple of games I played there today should just be Western Michigan. And then on Black Friday, I believe I'll put another episode out of the Toledo game. So we'll see Toledo as well. And then the week following Thanksgiving, likely get to see the Ohio game, excuse me, to close out MAC play, looking to go into the MAC championship if we can keep winning the way we are. Looking at the bowl projections as of now, the Camellia Bowl against Marshall is looking like what we are projected so far. So hopefully we can upgrade on that, potentially get into the top 25 if we win out from here on. Looking at the college football playoff, no MAC teams. That's no surprise. Currently, the number one ranked Notre Dame is sitting at the 5 seed due to not being able to win a conference championship. So that's kind of funny how that works out for them. But also, Ohio State not projected to win the Big Ten championship. Kind of interesting to me, but I guess we'll go see how that shifts going forward. But with that being said, let's jump into this Western Michigan game. Look to continue our push through the MAC conference. And hello from Kalamazoo, Michigan, where we look to take on the Broncos in our 5th MAC game of the season out of our 7 conference games that we'll be playing, hoping to continue our undefeated hot streak and continue our 4-game win streak, turn it into 5 after this game. That here comes the opening kickoff from the 5-4 Western Michigan squad. Eric Long will let it go through the back of the end zone, and our offense will start things up at the 25. First and 10 from the 25, Tyler Rome, quarterback, throwing just above 67% on the season, will open up with a pass to our pretty much leading receiver, to Sean Angerer, the freshman tight end, with a big play there on first down. Not a big first down throwing team, but we see it there, maybe trying to change the pace up a little bit in this conference matchup, as Jalen Poe will get the handoff on first down and give us another first down up to midfield, where we will look to take a shot, build on this early momentum from our first 2 plays. First and 10 at the 50, Rome, play action, looking deep over the middle. He's got Kyle Thomas, who hangs on down to the 19. 3 plays, 3 first downs from this offense. What a fantastic start to this game against a conference opponent, as Jarius Ecanum's in the game at fullback. Terrence Logan gets the carry, and that's our first play that didn't result in a first down there. 2nd and 8 from the 17 now, continuing to push in the red zone is the War Dogs offense. Jalen Poe, the back, they'll hand it to him. He tries bouncing outside, thinks twice, and goes up the field. Picks up a couple, makes it a 3rd and manageable here from the 14. 3rd and 5 at the 14. Rome looks like he maybe drew someone off sides, looking to the end zone. That's intercepted, but this will end up coming back. Tried to just take a shot there with the free play, see if Poe could make something happen. Didn't really get anything, though, and it looks like we'll just end up getting a free first down out of this. It will actually just be a 3rd and short, but nonetheless, we do move forward despite throwing an interception. Rome now with Logan in the backfield is going to motion Cobb across. Hand it to Logan. He's going up the gut, and he'll pick up enough to get the first down and get us down to the 5-yard line to run these at least 3 plays, 4 plays potentially here to try and score. Throwing to the end zone, Zach Cobb. It's incomplete. There is a flag down. Looks like it could be a holding, and it will be on the War Dogs. That'll back us up. So far, penalties playing a big factor in today's games. We'll have a 1st and goal from the 15 now. Not the most ideal situation. Rome takes off. He's got some space. Tyler Rome puts the ball on the ground. Ball into the end zone. Western Michigan picked it up. They'll end up getting a touchback. That fumble went crazy into the end zone, killing the momentum of that drive. where it looked like we were easily going to score. Tyler Rome coughs the ball up within the 5-yard line. The ball ended up getting kicked into the end zone, and we couldn't recover. Don't know what to think about that play. R.W. Cobb is the corner who ends up coming away with that ball, and it will be a 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Western Michigan Broncos. You're going to go with the play action on the first play of this game. They're looking deep here, over the middle, open, finding their tight end who ends up getting knocked out by Tony Tripp out past midfield. Quick start for this offense from Western Michigan. They're going to move quick here, something that the War Dogs have been susceptible to giving up big plays against this season. They'll go underneath, cross the middle, and pick up a 1st down, just like the War Dogs offense, back-to-back 1st downs to start for these offenses. Not the most pretty look to see. And completely abandoning coverage, Tierney misses the man coverage, and they'll quickly score on a play to their tight end. Terrible design on the defense. I was kind of trying to switch over to that linebacker, take the receiver, but that in-breaking route caught Tierney off guard. They'll end up scoring a quick touchdown in 30 seconds following that fumble from Tyler Rome. Got a lot of ground to make up now after that mistake, after we totally dominated that first drive. Really tough thing to see from this offense. So with a 1st and 10 from the 25, can they respond? They'll go back to Angerer to start the drive, and he'll pick up a 1st down. The War Dogs now moving quick, kind of similar to what Western Michigan was trying to do from the 37. Rome trying to get the hard count going. He'll throw a pick. He was looking up the seam, and 2 quick turnovers from this offense. Looks like that's going to set the War Dogs down 14-0 early in this conference matchup. This is what was going on earlier in the season, where we just couldn't seem to buy a victory, and that is now continuing in MAC play. Not the kind of turnover you want following a easy drive from Western Michigan. They go up 14 pretty easy points now. We're not even halfway through the first quarter after we look to be dominating early in this game. Rhodes doesn't get much on that return. We will start at the 18-yard line. Time to slow things back down, get this ball on the ground, and see if we can pick up some yards here. Terrence Logan, the run, he'll fall forward for about 3. Looks like a easy 3 from him, but nonetheless, we'll go back to the ground. 2nd and 7 from the 22. 2 tight ends in the game. We're going to go with a counter look, try and get Logan out into space. He's tackled forward for about 2 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 5. Not the most easy down and distance, but definitely easier than some we've seen in the past. From the 23, looks like we'll get him offsides again. Go to Tashawn Angerer, who is tackled short of the marker. But I think we'll get the 1st down just based off the penalty there. Again, Tyler Rome using his cadence to try and get some yardage for this War Dog squad. 1st and 10 at the 28 now. Rome looking deep down the sideline. He's got Thomas inbounds. Huge play for Rome in the offense. Kyle Thomas toe taps in on that right sideline, picks up a huge gain. And now Terrence Logan, he's got the run into the end zone. Touchdown, War Dogs. Quick way to respond with the transfer running back in his 1st season as a War Dog, putting in another touchdown, cutting this 14-point lead in half. They'll take that return up to the 18, where they will start here and see if they can put some scoring on the board again. So far, 1 for 1 on the offensive drives today. They'll go back to the ground game, jacked up a little bit there by Mancuso and Tripp. He will end up picking up 3, though, as it is a 2nd and 7 from the 20. They're going to go back to the ground game. Got a speedy running back. He picks up the 1st down with Marvin Miner making the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 28. Already 10 yards down after just 2 quick plays. They're going quick. Up the middle they go. 3 yards. Kennedy makes the tackle there. And 2nd and 7 from the 31. We're going to sit in some man coverage. They go quick to the RPO. Big TFL there. Tommy Timms makes the play. 3rd and 8 for the offense, the Western Michigan offense here. Got to go downfield if you want to pick this up. Then they will try. And he stopped just short. Great tackle by Tierney this time in man coverage, able to make a play and get the punt team on the field for the Broncos. Going to try and give our offense a chance to tie this game back up. Eric Long takes that up to the 30. Decent enough return for the offense to start another drive. Our offense has played good, honestly, besides the 2 Tyler Rome turnovers. Everything else has seemed to be firing on all cylinders. So hopefully we can kind of pick up from those mistakes as Jalen Poe with the run out past midfield. He has been on fire today. 1st and 10 at the 49 now. Gonna motion Thomas across in a jet style motion. Rome just gets rid of this one, doesn't like what he sees, live to fight another down, try not to turn the ball over again. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Logan back in the game at running back. Gonna motion Cobb across this time. A lot of motion today from this offense. And Terrence Logan, the run, he's already got that big touchdown carry. He only gets held to 2 there. Sets up a 3rd and 8 from the 48 for this offense. Potential 4-down territory trailing right now. We'll see though. And going for it on 4th down will not be necessary. Jalen Poe on the screen, weaving in and out, able to pick up the 1st down yardage, just enough to give us a new set of downs at the 40-yard line. Going to the tight end screen now, back-to-back screen plays to Sean Angerer, our freshman tight end, who's been so amazing this season. Takes that for a big catch and run up to the 18, giving us a chance back in the red zone here to go make a play. Rome tried to pump fake, ends up getting sacked. 2nd and 19. Don't know exactly what was going on with that play. Don't like the result, though. 2nd and 19 now from the 27. Rome keeps on the speed option. He'll flip this out to Terrence Logan, who tries to get out into some space. Kyle Thomas couldn't quite hold the block, and it'll be a 3rd and 15 now for the offense. We'll go into this empty look at the 23. Looking over the middle, it's intercepted. Great play by Western Michigan, once again destroying momentum from the War Dogs, not even able to get a field goal here as they throw that one straight to the defender. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Broncos. We'll go to the air here on 1st down. Trying to roll out, we get the sack. Marvin Miner in the backfield continuing his hot season. Takes him down, and that'll end the 1st quarter. A lot of sloppy play, honestly, from the War Dogs with 3 early turnovers already. Tyler Rome has been pretty conservative with the ball most of the time this season, and so far today that has not been the case. 2nd and 21, long down in distance. Western Michigan's got to have something up their sleeve to try and get this yardage back. They'll go to the ground game, and he will be taken down near the line. Great play by Dion Delaney to bring him down. 3rd and 19 now from the 11. They'll empty it out. Going to be a big play needed to pick this up. Quarterback scrambling, trying to get rid of this one. Does in time to a crosser. Ends up getting taken down, though, before he can get the 1st down. Tony Tripp in coverage made the play there. 4th and 5 at the 24. They'll punt. Fair catch called for at the 34. Offense back onto the field to try and get another chance. Gotta be curious how much they're going to pass going forward, considering the interceptions we've already seen, but if they can't run, might have to be forced to throw as Terrence Logan is tackled in the backfield for a big loss there. 2nd and 10 from the 34 now. Going over the middle, it's Zach Cobb, the freshman receiver, with a big catch over the middle on the dig route. Picks up 19, giving him a new set of downs out past midfield. Feels like we've been moving the ball at will, and then turnovers have really put big-time halts to this drive, especially the almost goal line fumble from Tyler Rome, as Jalen Poe falls forward for a 9-yard gain with that run. He has looked excellent today running the ball. High averages from him for sure. 2nd and 1 from the 38 now. Rome trying to draw him off sides with a hard count. Looking to the sideline, it's picked again. 3rd interception. These dudes aren't dropping anything, and he might take this to the house. If he's got the speed, he's going to score, and he will. That's the 3rd interception now for Rome, 4th total turnover. And that is the 2nd pick 6 for Western Michigan. Going to put them up 14 now in a game that our defense does not deserve to have a 21 spot on their head. They have played excellent besides that 1st drive. Unnecessary shots from this offense have really killed us so far as Eric Long takes a decent return up to the 27. try and get this offense back on the field, see if they can get anything going here. Honestly, they have got a lot going. Just the turnovers from Rome, I don't know if it's just being a freshman and all, has gotten to him. He just seems like the moment's too big. That's a 1-yard pickup from Terrence Logan on that carry. 2nd and 9 from the 28. Poe is back in the game. They'll go to him on the screen. He's got some space trying to get forward, picks up a first down to the 38 now. Going quick. Rome wants him moving fast here as we close in close to the halfway point of the second quarter here. Jalen Poe trying to fall forward, but there is a flag flying, and I think this is coming back on Crowther. It will come back to a 1st and 19, completely erasing the progress of this drive so far. We are starting at the 29 now with a first down. Going over the middle, Terrence Logan, the catch. He's falling forward. That's a 14-yard pickup. Let's get back on this ball quick. See if we can pick up a first down here. Catch him sleeping a bit. 2nd and 5 from the 43. Goes to Logan on the counter play. He tries cutting it back up and makes it a 3rd and 2 from the 47. Going to bring our big crew on for this play. 3 tight ends and a fullback, along with Zach Rhodes, the running back. He tries cutting this out to the right and is taken down short of the marker. 4th and 1 at the 48. Offense stays on the field for the War Dogs. Poe is the back. And he'll easily get that yard, pick up the first down. Our 4th down plays have been pretty money lately. We'll get it there to the 45 is where we will start this set of downs. Going over the middle, Thomas can't hang on. 2nd and 10. Got to slow things back down. Rome, besides the interceptions, has been playing good, so it's hard not to pass, but just never know when he's going to take an unnecessary shot. As that's 8 yards from Poe on a 2nd down run. Pretty clutch that we can have big plays like that on 2nd and long. 3rd and 2 from the 37 now. Terrence Logan back in the game. He's got the carry, but another flag, as I think he had enough for the first down yardage, but this will probably come back. And it will be a holding on the War Dogs, making this a 3rd and 12 as Alex Phoenix called on the hold. From the 47, long 3rd down now for the War Dogs. Gonna go underneath to Poe. He's trying to make a man miss, taken down at the 40. 4th and 5, offense gonna stay on the field. 4th and 5 at the 40. Looking over the middle, it's gotta be pass interference. Anger, I was trying to get the play, the pass interference called on that. We don't end up getting it. And it is a 1st and 10 at the 40 for the Broncos. Everything going wrong for the War Dogs today. Pretty decent carry there for 5 yards. It looked like we had blown that play up. Just both guys kind of took the same route to that play. It is a 2nd and 5 from the 45. Gonna go to the play action game. Out to the flat. Mancuso's out there, tackles him short of the first down, but it'll be a 3rd and very manageable here. 3rd and 1 from the 49. They got a big personnel group out of the game, but they're going with a big time formation. They go to the tight end over the middle. Play action works. First down at the 47. So far, they've taken over again on this drive after the 2 pick sixes. Offense for them has really tied our offense in terms of points, but hasn't been able to separate necessarily. Maybe they're trying to do that here as that's a 3-yard play. 2nd and 7 from the 44. There's a carry, and he's taken down 4 yards on the play, gained. 3rd and 3 from the 40 now. They're going to the air. On the what a catch off the deflection. Torrey McTire makes the play there. What a catch. Can't believe you give up something like that. Looked like Timms was there to make the play, just didn't end up finishing it. They're going to go underneath, and that pass is dropped. They catch the really hard play to make and don't make that one. Interesting. It's 2nd and 10 now from the 17 here. Quincy Welsh in the game as Tommy Timms looks like he checked out. They're going to go quickly underneath and pick up an easy 5 yards, making this 3rd manageable from the 12. 3rd and 5 at the 12-yard line. We're going to bring heat, try and get this ball out quick. They're going to go try and roll out. That doesn't work. Minor. No, that was Chandler Bradfield who makes the play there. We're going to call a timeout here. Try and maybe ice the kicker somewhat, but also just save more time for our offense. 4th and 14 from the 21. This would put them up 17 if they can knock this through. Kicks up and right down the middle. Western Michigan going to take the lead on the War Dogs. Really tough to see from a team that's been playing so good in the MAC. But we'll have about 2 minutes before the half to try and go score. Eric Long taken down on that kick at the 21. 2 minutes, 7 seconds. So we will get a play here before the 2-minute warning. So basically 3 timeouts left for us. They're going to go to Poe on the first play on the RPO. Gets nothing. Taken down. Throw is behind him. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see if we can get a drive going to try and score here. 2nd and 10 at the 21 now. Do or die drive for this offense considering how much we're behind. Looking to the sideline. He's got Kyle Thomas on an out route. Tyler Rome is already over 200 yards today. So he's been throwing the ball just fine. Just the turnovers have really killed here. 1st and 10 at the 38. Rome trying to escape. Can't get rid of it. 2nd and 21 at the 28 now. Going quick now is the offense. Rome trying to roll out. He just gets rid of that. 3rd and 21 at the 28. Completely destroyed this drive. Dumb play calls. Don't know why we're going hurry up. 3rd and 21. Going on the RPO bubble. Stupid play call or stupid read from Rome. Honestly, should have just handed that ball off, risking it for no reason. 4th down now. See where Bloomberg can put this punt. Gonna catch this close to the 30. Decent enough return up to the 38. They'll have some decent field position to try and do some more damage before the half here. I believe they get the ball too, so not looking bright for the War Dogs. Underneath on 1st down, they pick up 3. Clock's still ticking though. They don't seem to be in too much of a rush here. 2nd and 7 at the 41. They're going to go on the rollout. Mancuso blitzed from his nickel spot and came up with a sack. 3rd and 16. They're going to call timeout. Try and slow this down. It looks like they're going to get aggressive and try and pick up the 1st down here. 3rd and 16. We're going to bring some heat. Hopefully just kind of overwhelm this quarterback like it seems like we've done at some points. They're just going to go with a run, and they won't pick it up. So we'll get to call a timeout and get the ball back to our offense here. Kind of surprising, honestly, after we had to punt quickly on our last drive. We'll have a short amount of time with 1 timeout to try and go do something. And it will start at the 21-yard line as Long calls fair catch. 1st and 10 at the 21. Want to try and catch him off guard with a little tight end screen. It's been working, trying to get the easy completions. Angerer has nowhere to go, though, and we'll have to get back on this ball really quick now. 2nd and 8. Rome trying to get this play call off. Going to Thomas. He's got short of the 1st down is where he'll be. And it is a 3rd and 1 with 28 seconds and ticking here. Goes to Thomas. He's got the catch and he's out of bounds. We still have 1 timeout with 15 seconds. Needed that play to work, and it does. 1st and 10 at the 42 now. Rome, flags fly as Rome gets rid of that, and I think it's another holding call on Crowther. Absolutely brutal game from our tackles with all the holding calls. 1st and 20 at the 32. Really tough to come back from something like that. 1st and 20 from the 32. We still do have a timeout left, but don't know how much that will come in use here. Motion Thomas into the formation with 11 seconds. And we're sacked. Rome is sacked, and that will likely just take this to the half. Offense not able to move the ball late in the half when defense has given us opportunities. We're down 17 going into this break. We need to make some changes here and just hold on to the ball. Stop turning it over. Yeah, the total difference here is the defensive touchdowns. Without those, this is a 10-7 game. And honestly, off some other turnovers too. I think they got the 3 points. So I don't know. I think if we can just come up with some more stops on defense and the offense can stop turning the ball over, I think we can kind of dominate these guys. Just haven't been able to show it much today. It is a 1st and 10 from the 16 for Western Michigan to start this drive. They'll go to the ground where Tripp will make the tackle after a 5-yard pickup. Don't necessarily have the personnel in to stop runs right now, so kind of concerned about that. But 2nd and 5 from the 21 now. Going quick with the RPO. We had some blitzing guys. He's taken down just short of the marker, 3rd and 1. Can we get off the field here? Kind of have a dime group and don't know if we necessarily have the right personnel. Looks like they might go to the ground. Here they do, and that's an easy 1st down. Mancuso makes the play. But they have a matchup group they like right now, and they're going to take advantage of it if they can. Broncos still going quick despite the lead. Tripp not able to read that play. Terrible pursuit. That's a big time pickup. Might honestly have to call our first time out of the half already because we can't stop anything right now with this group in. 1st and 10 at the 43. They go back to the ground, wide open once again. Able to make a stop is Delaney there. 2nd and 3 from the 50. We're going to have to try and catch him off guard with some kind of play. Otherwise, I think they're just going to walk down the field on us here. From the 50, 2nd and 3. Going quickly over the middle, it's caught. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44. Easily moving this ball down the field. This is not what we needed to have happen, but them going in hurry up makes me feel a bit better just because they're wasting some time. They run right where our guys aren't. 6-yard pickup for the Broncos. Might have to call timeout to get this group off the field. 2nd and 4, they send a guy in motion. They're going to go with the play action kind of thing off the jet sweep, and we get the sack. 3rd and 11, exactly the play we needed. We'll be able to try and defend ourselves a little bit here, as it is a 3rd and long. If we can get some pressure here, that'd be huge. Gonna drop some guys into coverage though and hope we can get a stop here. Going deep, Dion Delaney completely blew coverage, but it's an overthrow. Don't know how to feel about that play. Completely lucky from us, as our safety totally blew the coverage on that seam route, but we were able to come away unscathed as the throw was over the head of the receiver. And that punt goes out at the 13-yard line, where we will start with a 1st and 10. Terrence Logan in at quarterback, maybe too many interceptions, not feeling too great about Rome. But we'll pitch it out to Poe on the jet sweep, and he's got some space, trying to make guys miss. Gives us a nice carry there. We're going to run, it looks like the same formation here. War Dogs trying to go quick with Logan at quarterback, motioning Poe across. They'll flip it to him, this time to the other side, and that play's completely bottled up. 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 from the 26. Looking for Angerer, thrown underneath. Rome throws another pick. 4 picks today. Defense gave us a break and we can't figure it out. 1st and 10 at the 32. Needing a turnover here. Otherwise, they're going to score easily, likely. Going with the blitz. They throw it over the middle and it's dropped. Should have killed that play, and we nearly did, but 2nd and 10 from the 32 now. Going to the ground, running this outside. Delaney's making the tackle. It's a 1-yard loss, and they will have to probably try and throw here on 3rd and 11, but we're going to bring heat regardless. Try and get these guys off their game. 3rd and 11 from the 33. Can we get off the field? Potentially force a field goal. We can get the sack, maybe knock them out of field goal range. That's a sack. 4th and 18 at the 40. They're out of field goal range. Our defense showing up once again, making huge plays for this offense to bail them out. Punt will quickly go out of bounds, and that goes out, and it will give us the ball at the 20 here. 1st and 10. Shanked punt a little bit there. Didn't really flip the field position, and Rome is kind of forgiven once again from his interception, and Poe doesn't really get anything on that play. 2nd and 8 from the 22. Poe remains in the game. They'll hand it to him. He's got the carry. Missed block from Phoenix. 4-yard pickup. Could have had some more if he gets that block, in my opinion, but nonetheless, making this a shorter 3rd down from the 27. Looks like they're bringing some heat. Tyler Rome gets this out with some pressure in his face to Kyle Thomas. 1st down pickup towards midfield. Let's flip this around. 1st and 10 at the 45. Going quick now. Big block from Angerer downfield. Kyle Thomas, another 1st down pickup. Continuing to throw the ball kind of out of necessity. We are only down 17, which isn't terrible, but time is ticking as we move through this third quarter. There's a run from Poe for 4 yards. Logan trying to bounce this outside, picks up maybe a yard. After his big play, hasn't had a ton of success. 3rd and 5 from the 39 now. Tyler Rome takes off. He gets close to the marker, taken down 4th and 2. Offense is going to stay on the field here. 4th and 2 from the 37. Trying to get him off sides. We do draw the flag. I think Poe was stopped short, but that will not matter. Tyler Rome, once again, undisciplined front from Western Michigan. We get him off sides. We'll be able to accept the penalty on a play that we did not pick up the first down. So very lucky for that result there. Logan, the back, on 1st and 10 from the 32, will hand it to him. He tries cutting up the middle, swung down for about a 2-yard gain there. 2nd and 8 from the 29. Logan, the carry again, trying to move forward, make progress, falls forward, but there's another flag. I don't know what's going on with this offensive line as Crowther is called again on a holding. 2nd and 18 coming up if they accept, which they will. 2nd and 18 from the 39. Ugly game from our front 5 in that O-line group here. As we'll go to Angerer on 2nd and 18. He's going to pick up all the yardage needed, give us a first down to the 19-yard line. When in doubt, go to your best player, your freshman tight end, to go make a big play for you. 1st and 10 at the 19 now. Rome will keep on the option, wisely slide down after his fumble earlier, probably told to slide at all costs. 1st and goal at the 7 now. Rome out into some space. He sees an opening, and this time his scramble will work out, and he'll score a touchdown for us. Finally getting back in the end zone after, I believe, our first quarter hadn't scored since then. Thomas Pash goes down with an injury on the kick. That'll be something to monitor. But this brings us back within 10 as we still have yet to hit the 4th quarter. Seen bigger comebacks from this team, so I don't want to say I'm not sweating, but I think we do have time to come back from this. And in the injury update, it looks like Pash will be out for a couple plays at least coming up here. 1st and 10, though, from Western Michigan as they'll hand it off, trying to get outside, and Kennedy tracks that play down. Fantastic play from our Mike there. And we will get an empty look now on 2nd and 10 from the 24 for Western Michigan. Motioning a guy across. They'll decide to flip it to him. Miner does a good job on the edge, containing that play, sets a strong edge. 3rd and 10 from the 23 now. 3rd and 10. And we get to the quarterback here. He'll get the ball off, but he's hit as he throws, can't really get it anywhere. And our defense gets off the field again. Kevin Mancuso putting the pressure on that nickel blitz, a guy who we love to blitz with his athleticism and just ball skill. He seems to always find the ball, does a good job there. Eric Long on this punt return won't get a ton. We'll start at the 33 with some time left in this 3rd quarter still. Going to give it to Terrence Logan on 1st down, and he'll fall forward for about 6 yards. He's had a lot of carries the last couple weeks. Hopefully he isn't too tired, because I think we're going to rely on him more with those turnovers we had earlier as Logan bursts through with a broken tackle, getting close to midfield now. At the 47, Poe checks in the game. Probably a heavy dose of run if I had to guess, with those turnovers. Going to be looking to avoid that as Poe gets about 5 on that carry. 2nd and 5, from the 48. Poe stays in the game. Gonna go back to him. He tries falling forward, doesn't get a ton, and this will be a 3rd and not really like super close here. So 3rd and 5 is the look we'll get. Like we have some decent matchups on the outside. We're gonna just go over the middle though to Kyle Thomas, who picks up a big play on the drag route. He's been open all day, 8 catches, 162 yards from our slot receiver, the senior, looking to show out in his last couple MAC play games. Trying to close down on this lead, not worried about the rankings right now. We need to worry about scoring and evening this game back up. 1st and 10 at the 27, Logan the back. Give it to him. He tries cutting up, just not a good block from Crowther. Been very disappointing today, as it is a 2nd and 9 from the 26. Logan staying in the game here. Gets a decent enough block, falls forward for about 3. It'll be a 3rd and 6 from the 23. Potential 4-down territory here. Poe is in the game. They'll hand it to him. He's got the run. It doesn't matter. 4 downs. We just need that one. Poe is at 83 yards now today on just 12 carries. Been very efficient. He's a guy who opens up, it seems, at the end of seasons later in the year. He seems to really be at his best as Logan with the carry here gets about 8 yards. Great carry. 2nd and 2 at the 4 coming up. Really relying on the run game right now. Going back to Logan, he's trying to push forward and he will. Churns the legs into the end zone. Another War Dog touchdown will bring this game within 3 if Thompson can knock this extra point in, which he does. 10 play, 68-yard drive. We got it done in 4 minutes. And pretty much all on the run game. A little bit of underneath throwing, limiting Tyler Rome's time of being able to turn the ball over has been key for us moving forward past those 4 interceptions. But 1st and 10 from the 25 here. What can we do defensively to try and get off the field? They really spread us out wide. They'll go to the RPO. And it's wrapped up pretty good. Mancuso and Tierney are there to make the first contact. 2nd and 9 from the 26 now. They're going to have trips to the right. Their running back was to the right as well. They go underneath, and a great tackle by Tierney gives us a 3rd down to try and get off the field. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 31. They'll go with the draw. Kennedy misses the tackle, and they do get the 1st down. Huge missed tackle there from our stud Mike linebacker. 1st and 10 now. We got a lot of guys in the box here, which I like. But time is ticking down. They do have the opportunity to really run this clock down. They'll go to the play action. Doesn't matter. Marvin Miner off the edge makes a great play. 2nd and 19. We have a chance to really try and knock them back here with some pressure. Marvin Miner has been amazing off the edge late in the year here as Kennedy once again missing, kind of overrunning the play. 3rd and 13 now from the 34. From the 34, we have a lot of down and distance to give up. Can we get off the field? Quarterback decides to take off, but he's wrapped up. Isaiah Gizzy, the transfer edge player, makes a big time play. Coming back upfield, he recognized he got too deep, fought back to get to the quarterback and does a good job, takes him down, and that'll get our offense the ball here. Long calls fair catch near the 30. 1st and 10 for the offense. Tyler Rome the keep. Does a good job and will slide down with 1st down yardage at the 40. Logan the back with 2 tight ends here. Just under 7 minutes now. Logan tried cutting that up, had the guard get in his way and only gets about a yard. Terrence Logan, 19 carries, 85 yards. He's definitely been grinding out some plays. Has 2 touchdowns, I believe, as well. Great block from Kai Black. Springs Jalen Poe out past midfield. Just running this ball right now. Trying to avoid the big turnover. 2 pick sixes from this Western Michigan team. Can't forget that. They'll go to Tashawn Angerer, who tries falling forward on the tight end screen. Kind of a waste of a play, though. 2nd and 10 at the 46 now. Rome getting out of the pocket. Tried to at least gets this throw to Kyle Thomas, who's knocked out of bounds. Over 300 yards on the day now for Rome. The interceptions definitely put a damper on that, but he seems to have tried to get these under control with the big dose of run game. Logan gets 6 there, making this a 2nd and manageable now. Logan staying in the game, trying to be a trooper here. They'll hand it to him. He gets to the outside this time, picks up 1st down yardage again. Another injury for the Western Michigan squad. They have just been running all the time this 2nd half. Not kind of a surprise considering they were trailing coming into this 2nd half by quite a bit. They've been able to find success, though. 2nd and 8 from the 14. Poe the back. Do they go to him? He's had a good day. Trying to get out. Tyler Rome. Going to go underneath, but he's hit as he throws. That's knocked incomplete. 3rd and 8 at the 14. Rome tries using his hard count. He can't get it. Poe taken down. And they will bring out the field goal unit to try and tie the game here. Thompson's kick is up and good, tying it at 24. Now the hard work is getting our defense to get a stop here and get our offense the ball, or at least just hold this to a tie game. Can't let them get a field goal. First and 10 at the 25 for the offense. Western Michigan been quiet in the second half. Maybe they've been saving it all for this late game drive, though. And we'll get some pressure. That's interior pressure from Tristan Hilliard, knocking him back. Second and 17 now from the 18. What can we come up with here? Going back to the air, as we figured they would. They go underneath. They'll get a decent enough pickup. Third and 10 to the 25. They're going hurry up, though. Third and 10 from the 25. Can our Heat get home? And we bring the nickel blitz. They didn't see it coming. Kevin Mancuso is there with the play. We just need a field goal. They'll have to punt it back to us. 2 minutes remain against Western Michigan. Our team is playing so good compared to the first half here in the second half, as we'll get this ball at about midfield to start. Have just under 2 minutes, 3 timeouts to go down and try and take the lead. We just need a point here. Terrence Logan trying to get a lot of it on this first play. That's a big run. First and 10 from the 41. Gonna go over the middle to Angerer, who falls forward for about 8. Good pickup there. Second and 2 from the 33. Rome just gets rid of this. Third and 2 from the 33 now. Can we come up with something here? 2 tight ends, Logan in the game. The run game has been so good this second half. They'll give it to him. Try and trust him with it. He gets the first down. Timeout called by Western Michigan. As now we can really just try and focus on getting into a closer field goal for Thompson, as it is a first and 10 from the 30. Poe the back. They'll give it to him, completely blowing that play up is Western Michigan. They completely blew that play up. We need to come back with a play here, otherwise we won't be in field goal range at all. Gonna go quick to Angerer, who hangs on. Big 8-yard pickup. We were missing that in our offense, a guy who could make those tough catches. Third and 5 at the 26 now. 58 seconds. They don't have any timeouts remaining. Poe tries going forward. He'll be taken down at the 24. We'll be able to run this clock down a little bit here for Thompson to try and kick a last-second field goal. I'll call a timeout with about 1 second on the play clock. We'll call it there to give them as little time as possible if this is a miss, or if he does make it. 41-yard field goal upcoming for Thompson. Thompson's kick is up. It has enough and good. Ben Thompson hits the game-leading field goal there, giving us the lead with less than 20 seconds remaining. As this kickoff will go through as a touchback, 12 seconds. They're going to probably just try and quickly get into field goal range. First and 10 at the 25. Going to back up a little bit here. They don't have any timeouts. Anything taken down inbounds would be a big loss for them. They're looking to go deep, and he's sacked. That'll be the game. They're not going to be able to get back on the ball in time. Once again, we're able to get there. He's going to try and spike this and won't be able to. Denmark takes the 3-point victory in a tight one with Western Michigan. Blanked them in the second half, and we were able to outscore them 20-0 in that second half. What a crazy game. Terrence Logan, 24 carries, 113 yards with 2 touchdowns. Our player of the game. Heart is beating through the chest right now as we nearly had our first in-conference loss. 4 interceptions, no touchdowns from Tyler Rome. However, he did have a rushing score, I believe. Logan some jet sweep passes there, but he led us with the 2 touchdowns on the ground as well. Poe was fantastic, averaging 6. Rome's fumble at the beginning kind of really gave us a scare, as he had 5 total turnovers today, but also scored there. Kyle Thomas, 178 yards, was super key on drag routes. Angerer, 86, was fine. Really not a ton from Cobb, didn't get a ton of separation. 1 dig route, we found him. But weren't able to get too much going in the tight end screen game as I thought we would. Phoenix gave up 3 sacks, also had some key penalties. Did not like seeing that. Might have to look at who is behind him, because really had a tough game. 10 tackles for Delaney, led the squad. 4 TFLs from Minor, 2 from Mancuso, a bunch of other guys with 1. 2 sacks from Mancuso, 2 from Minor. Gordon Justice had a sack. Ian Badejo. Gizzy, Bradfield, Hilliard, Kennedy. I mean, we had guys all over the field sacking the quarterback, especially in the second half. No turnovers, though, so would like to maybe improve upon that with just one PBU, and that was Gordon Justice, the freshman D tackle. Game-winning field goal from Ben Thompson, 41-yarder, 3 extra points. He was great. Honestly, won us the game there at the end with 2 field goals later in the game. Bloomberg just one punt, and return game wasn't much of a factor. So with that being said, I'll see you back at the main menu. That game was quite the scare. A narrow 3-point victory moves us to 5-0 as we move to just 2 games left in the MAC, and we'll be facing Toledo, who is 7-2, also 4-0 in the MAC, potentially our MAC championship opponent, and then Ohio, who has struggled this season. They've been good in years past. Kind of weird to see them. Definitely a game that we should not take lightly as we move past this week into our last week of or our last home game of the season coming up. We get a commit from guard Frank Alba. Haven't seen the recruiting screen in a while. It's kind of nice, but Kaufman still has us second. We end up leveling up to 28, so that's nice. Championship contender flying back up like we'd expect, hopefully limiting the amount of guys that want to transfer. MAC Defensive Player of the Week, Marvin Miner, who's been just off the charts this last couple weeks. Also the National Defensive Player of the Week as well. He's been playing incredibly. Overcame a 5 turnover game from our starting quarterback. As we'll look, Frank Alba moves into our committing group, the 3-star out of Illinois. Definitely more focused on developing him, lower strength, but the run block power is there. A guy who will probably fill in as a depth guard for us moving forward behind guys like Craig Adai. As for the rest of our recruiting battle, it looks like we just have just 10 points to spend. I'll probably just drop that on someone. Otherwise, I mean, the only thing that's really been concerning is Jace Kaufman, who is visiting this week. Could it be a last-second steal for us to take him? Um, would love to be able to put more points on him, but we haven't maxed out. Probably just try and find someone who we haven't maxed out completely. Also, though, it's kind of a little flying under the radar here is Joey Merriman, the scrambling athletic quarterback um, out of Kansas. He is 92 throw power, 87 speed, a 5-star guy, 88 short accuracy, 85 throw on the run. I mean, this dude looks to be like a really good quarterback. Could come in and develop for us for years to come. Um, Behind some of the guys we have now. Also could though take his talents right to the starting position. But yeah, I'll probably throw those 10 points on someone and we'll kind of head out of this episode. And I would like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. All right, we've got recruiting figured out. And like I said, just wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully, see another episode tomorrow for Black Friday. So make sure to watch out for that. I know there's a lot of NFL games going on too, but stay tuned for those. Hope you're enjoying the series. Closing in on potentially another MAC championship season for the Denmark State War Dogs. Make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, go War Dogs.